What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Third and Reckless, man. I'm finally back after like 2 weeks of not recording. I'm finally making another video, man. A lot's been going on. A lot's happened since I've made the last video, and we are now in week 8 of NFL football. We got Monday Night Football tonight. The Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Washington Commanders. That's probably not going to be too exciting for the Commanders. If you're a Commanders fan, you know y'all are out with a lot of players, man. Jaden Daniels out. So we got Marcus Mariota starting for them guys, man. But shout out to the Chiefs, man. Them boys looking good this year too. But yeah, man, I've been trying to make a video. A lot been going on. NBA just started back. You know, they 3 games in. Shout out to the Spurs, man. Wembanyama looking good this year, man. His team looking good. The Spurs are looking amazing, man. They looking nice, man. Especially with them two rookies, man. Dylan Harper balling out. He dropped over 20 last game. Wemby is looking like a damn monster right now, averaging 30 points a game. I mean, damn near 10 blocks a game, man. That's an alien right there, bro. But man, what's good, man? How y'all been, man? What it do? Yeah, man, I'm back, man. Work been kicking my ass. I've been getting off later, man. Work just been picking up. It's crazy because it's not in season right now. It's fall and about to go into winter. It's usually slow around this time, but they've been trying to work our ass off, man. But it is what it is. You know, got to keep the main thing the main thing. That job is the main thing. And then it's just a passion to do, you know. It's a hobby, so. But let's get into week 8 football, man. The Kansas City. I'm thinking about tonight. The Green Bay Packers go into Pittsburgh and beat Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, Aaron Rodgers used to play for the Packers for a long time, over a decade and a half, man. And I'm pretty sure both of these quarterbacks had this game circled on their calendar, Jordan Love and Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers was starting over Jordan Love, and Aaron Rodgers was not happy that the Green Bay Packers drafted Jordan Love. But hey, Jordan Love looking good for them Packers, man. If you're a Packers fan, you should be happy, man. They sitting 5-1-1. They got that tie with Dallas. That was an ugly game, 40-40, I believe. That was an in score. But man, the Steelers, man, I had high hopes for this defense. I thought this defense was gonna be like a top tier defense with all the big names they got, with Porter Jr., J. Ram, Patrick Queen, Cam Hayward. I thought this team was gonna be something like an amazing defense, man, and they are sitting at number 30 defensively. Not good at all. They're averaging 386 yards per game, man, 25 points. And it's just not what I thought this team would be, honestly. We'll get into the stats, man. Aaron Rodgers, 24 of 36, 2 touchdowns. Jordan Love, 29 of 37, 3 touchdowns, 360 yards, man. Both quarterbacks had a clean game. There was a fumble in this game that really, it really didn't mean much, but it could have ended worse, you know. But 35-25 in the game. The Packers are looking good for that NFC North, man. Sitting number 1 on top of Detroit. They up by half a game. But yeah, man. Hey, Tucker Crab. Oh my goodness, 7 catches, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's one of 8 tight ends that scored yesterday on National Tight Ends Day. It was like 12 touchdowns total for the tight ends on National Tight Ends Day. A lot of tight ends got some touchdowns. They were looking good, man. But hey, Jordan Love was clean, man. He didn't get sacked. He looked good. It's nothing bad to say about them. Rashawn Gary got 2 sacks on Aaron Rodgers. You know, him and Micah. It's dangerous. One of them gonna get free, but the Packers, man, they could be on top of the NFC at the end of this year. But we're about to be at the end of October. It's October 27th. It's about to be playoff football time. This when teams really find themselves in November. November coming up, and This is what teams really show up to be a contending team for the Super Bowl. 454 total yards on for Green Bay. Wilson 61 yards on 11 carries. 22 first downs. The Steelers only had 16 first downs. They couldn't really move the ball. They really stole it. Like they beat themselves a lot, man. I mean, if you look at their possessions, it's punt. Well, I'm sorry, it's field goal, punt, field goal, field goal. They scored with like 30 seconds left at the end of the quarter in the second quarter. Then punt, field goal, punt, fumble, touchdown, and that's the end of the game. You're not going to win games kicking field goals. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 field goals in this game. You can't win getting them in red zone only one time. When the Packers got in the end zone, they got in the red zone 5 times. They got in the end zone 3 out of them 5 times. You're not going to win any games just kicking field goals when the other team is scoring points. Excuse me. Touchdowns win the game. End of story. You can't have turnovers. You can't just kick field goals. It's not going to work for you. But the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love beat old man Rodgers 35-25, the Pittsburgh Steelers. But for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I feel like this AFC West, the AFC North is wide open. I mean, Pittsburgh's sitting up on top 4-3. Then the Bengals sitting 3-5. And Baltimore right behind them 2-5. And Cleveland last. And out of all 4 of these teams, Cleveland has the best defense out of all of these teams. They just have the worst offense. It's Pittsburgh right next to them as far as defense, but they're not close, if that makes any sense. Cleveland has a better defense than Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has a better offense. The Bengals, they have a mediocre offense without Joe Burrow, and their defense is terrible. I mean, sitting in number 31 in the NFL, 30, something like that. I know they're ranked last, and if Baltimore get this division like wide open when it comes to like playoffs, because nobody is really a threat. I mean, you got Aaron Rodgers, you got Joe Flacco, you got Snoop Huntley, Tyler Huntley, and you got Dylan Gabriel as quarterbacks in this division. Who do you trust? What quarterback do you think will prevail? And when Lamar Jackson comes back, what would it be their record? Would they be 3-5? Would they continue to win? I know they got that win yesterday. Will they continue to win to come out of this division? Because it's really wide open, and none of them really have a good defense. So we'll see. The Denver Broncos beat the sleeves off the Cowboys. Oh my goodness, 44-24. This game was not that close. The Cowboys did score at the end of the fourth quarter, which really didn't mean nothing. Clean up points, man. But Dak Prescott, 19-31, 2 interceptions, 188 yards. Now, this the quarterback that has the best QBR in the NFL. And them 2 interceptions he threw were costly. If you're going to throw the ball down to the ground, throw it to the ground. You can't throw it behind your receiver. It's going to get picked off every time. Dak was playing some of his best football before this game. And this is another team that has a terrible defense. I'll be looking at my stats and everything when I'm looking over here, but Dallas defense is averaging 404 yards on them. 31.3 touchdown. Points on them. That's 31. The Bengals was last. I'm sorry, but the Dallas Cowboys are 31. They rank 31 in defense. Terrible. You can have the best offense all you want. And they have one of the best offenses. They're second in offense, scoring 30 points. So you're getting outscored, averaging. Yeah, you could score 40 points at home. You could average 40 points at home. What is that going to do for you on the road? Half of your games are home, half of your games away. If you're not going to score 40 points on the road and at home, what are you going to do? I mean, even if you did, your defense is not going to stop a soul. You can't use an excuse that you had 3 players out in the secondary, because before this, y'all was still losing or still getting points put up on you with those 3 out in the secondary that were in. So you can't use that as an excuse. I'm sorry. But Dak has to take care of the ball, man. He's been doing amazing, man. And then he does this on the road. But I mean, that Denver defense was getting after them. Williams, man, 13 carries, 41 yards, 2 touchdowns. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't get the ball going. George Pickens, 7 catches for 78 yards. CeeDee Lamb, only 1 catch. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying. 7 catches, 74 yards. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb is one hell of a duo, man. Them boys get after it together, man. But let's get to them Broncos. Oh, my God. Bo Nix is willing and dealing. Do you hear me? Bo Nix, 19 of 29, 4 touchdowns. He did throw a pick, 247 yards. Bo Nix is comfortable, man. And y'all just going to let him sit. If you let him sit in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. Bo Nix is nice. He's nice. J.K. Dobbins was running crazy over them boys, man. 15 carries, 111 yards, man. He broke a couple for some long runs, and it's scary when you get that going. When you got a run game, man, you can do whatever you want, man. The Broncos 426 total yards. They did have 1 turnover. 25 first downs, man. 5 of 8 on third down. They got in the red zone 5 times and scored 4, man. That's what you like to see. The Cowboys had they had the time of possession. They won time of possession. 33 minutes, but you're trying to catch up, so it's not easy to catch up when you're behind a team. I know Denver did it last week with that miraculous comeback. I mean, shoot. That's like a once in a lifetime game, man. Scored 33 points in the fourth quarter is crazy, man. But yeah, the Broncos 6-2. They did sitting on top of the division in front of Los Angeles. The Chargers, man. The Chargers finally came back and won, man. They got a win Thursday night, and they're sitting 5-3. Then Kansas City at number 3. I don't think you got to worry too much about the Raiders. They're not good at all. But Dallas is second in their division behind Philly, 6-2. The Dallas are 3-4-1 now. It's an ugly record, man. I'm telling you, I don't like that. That's ugly. The Indianapolis Colts beat the sleeves off of the Tennessee Titans, man. The Colts are 7-1, man. They look nice this year. I did have the Chargers coming out of the AFC, but this Colts team is good, bro. This Colts team is good, man. Their offensive line is they probably got the best offensive line in the NFL right now. No exaggeration. You got the best running back in the NFL right now. Jonathan Taylor, man, 12 carries, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns, and was running wild. This dude cannot be stopped. If he stays healthy, do you understand what he can do? This man is going to have over 2,000 yards total in scrimmage. He could have over 20 touchdowns. He is balling. He got like 15 touchdowns on the year right now. Let me check. I don't want to make nothing up. I'm sorry. He has 12 touchdowns on the year. He has the most carries, the most yards, and the most touchdowns. 143 carries, 850 yards, 12 touchdowns, man. Jonathan Taylor is balling, man. If he stays healthy, I pray he stays healthy. Cause that boy balling, bro. He get in the end zone. Anytime you're in the red zone, Jonathan Taylor is going to get in the end zone. It's nothing. You're not gonna stop him, man. Daniel Jones, Daniel Darts, Indiana Jones, whatever you want to call him. 21 to 29, 272 yards, 3 touchdowns. Anthony Richardson, I hope you get healthy, but you're gonna be sitting on that backup. You're gonna be sitting on that bench for a little while, brother. Cause Daniel Jones finna get paid. He gonna get a check next year. He on a 1-year deal, like a 1-2-year deal, 14 million. He's going to get paid. He's gonna be in the high 50s, or probably mid 50 million a year. Guaranteed. Cam Ward, man. 22 of 38, 259 yards, a touchdown, and he did throw a pick, man. That sucked. The Titans have a long way to go. They have to rebuild. They sitting at 1-7. I mean, this was a division game too. But man, they gonna have to rebuild. They need a new line, man, because they just be having Cam Ward just all over the place, man. Y'all gotta do better, man. I know. And I went to I like the Titans. I don't like them like that. They not my team or nothing, but I like the Titans, man. Cam Ward, man. And it's crazy. He been like flying under the radar, being the number 1 pick, and his team is sitting at 1-7. It's because all the hype has been over Shador and the Browns, so Cam really been like sliding, you know. But yeah, this game wasn't close, man. 38-14, Colts, man. The Patriots beat the Browns, man. Myles Garrett, bro, why you didn't just leave the Browns when you had a chance, man? You had everything. You had all the cards you needed. The cards were in your hand. All you had to do was leave. 5 sacks. It's some people don't have 5 sacks on the season. He had 5 sacks in this game, man. That's a career high for him in a game, man. 5 sacks is crazy, man. Dylan Gabriel, man, 21-35, 2 touchdowns and threw 2 picks, 156 yards, man. When you can't run the ball, you're definitely not going to be able to throw the ball. The Browns' offense is terrible. This is another offense that is the Browns are just doo-doo Browns, man. There's nothing good to say about the Browns, honestly. Nothing good to say about the Browns, man. Drake May is looking good with the Patriots, man. 18 of 24, 3 touchdowns. He did throw a pick, 282 yards, man. Drake May and his Patriots team, they could do some things, man. They sitting in the top of the division, 6-2 over Buffalo, but Buffalo is behind 1 game. They did have a bye. So, man, that division, the AFC East, man, you got the Patriots 6-2, and you got Buffalo 5-2. That's gonna come down to them two playing each other, or the other 2 divisional games. I don't know if you'll worry too much about the Jets. They did have some hope winning today, but when you got 100, when you scoring 168 points and the other teams is scoring 221 points, the Jets you shouldn't really have to worry about. So Buffalo and New England are, and I mean Miami is Miami. They haven't looked good in a while. So, and then they don't have Tyreek, man. Yeah. But Cleveland, like I said, man, Cleveland got the best defense in the AFC North, man. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and Baltimore, man. None of their defenses are looking good right now, especially Cincinnati. That's been like always. Cincinnati defense is terrible. That was even when Joe Burrow was healthy. But the Eagles beat the Giants, man. Cam Scottaboo went out with that gruesome injury, man. Oh, that sucks. It was high hopes for Jackson Dart and Cam Scottaboo, but man, that sucks for them, man. Then having a Malik Neighbors, that's just bad luck. And so Jackson Dart gonna have to hold it down by himself, honestly. But Jalen Hurts, 15 of 20, 179 yards, 4 touchdowns. That's the way you take care of the ball. No picks. Saquon went crazy. Saquon, 14 carries, 150 yards. They let him break them crazy, that long run, and that just opened the door for him. I know A.J. Brown was out this game, so Devontae Smith went 6 catches, 84 yards. That's a well-balanced team when you got Saquon heating up. You know, Saquon been really bottled up this whole year. So I'm sure he was excited to get that 150-yard game. The Eagles had 427 total yards, man. They had 200 more yards than the Giants at 246. No turnovers. This was a clean game. But yeah, they just got outplayed. The Giants just got outplayed. Yeah, they got outplayed this game. They beat them the first game, but yeah, they get outplayed this game. Excuse me. The Houston Texans, man, they starting to heat up. 3-4. They beat the San Francisco 49ers 26-15. And this is a injured 49ers team, man. I don't know if they'll be able to hang on going forward, but man, CJ Stroud 30 for 39, 318 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did throw a pick. But man, this is the CJ Stroud that everybody been missing. We've been looking for this CJ Stroud since his rookie year. And he finally showed up. That's what I like to see, man. CJ Stroud going crazy. Mac Jones, 19-32, 2 touchdowns and a pick, man. They could not run the ball for nothing, bruh. Christian McCaffrey, 8 carries for 25 yards. This is another team that just got outplayed. I mean, shoot, the Texans, 475 total yards, 223 for San Francisco. You get 9 of 16 on third down for Houston. 41 minutes time of possession. 49ers had the ball for 18 and a half minutes. The Texans dominated this game. Like, fully dominated this game. The 49ers only had 44 total plays. Texans had 75. This is an NFL team with 44 total plays. It's crazy. They just got mollywopped. I mean, damn. 48 yards rushing, bro. Could not run the ball, man. Texans had 157. You're not going to win games like that, brother. I can tell you that. But the Texans sitting third in their division behind Jacksonville. And, the Colts sitting 7-1. They probably staying healthy. If they can stay healthy, they probably can win this division. That's probably the most dominant team in the NFL right now, the Indianapolis Colts, because there's no other team that gives that dominant, like, I'm going to beat your ass every time we play besides the Colts. And they're looking hell of good, like 270 points in this season thus far. And they're holding teams to 154. So that's probably the most dominant team in the NFL right now. The 49ers sitting third place behind the Rams and Seattle. They both sitting 5-2. So that could be an interesting division. The Cardinals 2-5. I don't think you should be worried about them unless it comes down to who wins and who loses in each game. But I don't think you should be worried about them. The Bills beat the sleeves off of the Panthers. Oh my goodness, man. Beat the shit out of them. I mean, damn, 40-9. Them boys couldn't do nothing, man. Bryce Young still out with that injury. But Josh Allen, man, 12 of 19, 163 yards, 1 touchdown. But that wasn't the star of the game, man. The star of the game was James Cook. And boy, did he cook. 19 carries, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns. Whoever had that boy on fantasy, boy, I know y'all just looking, y'all happy as hell. Just where y'all seen that score. Oh my goodness. That boy was running wild yesterday. Oh my goodness, man. If y'all watched that game, he was running crazy. But Josh Allen has set a new record for games with both a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown with 46. And he's going to have a lot more. So that record is going to be far out there, bro. He could have like 70 to 80, honestly. He's got some time on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, damn. Andy Dalton, man, 16 to 24. He threw a pick, 175 yards, man. I don't know why they don't just keep Rico Dowdle in the game, bro. You got Chuba Hubbard coming back off an injury. 12 carries, 34 yards. But you got Rico Dowdle, 8 carries for 54 yards, and he got the high hand. I mean, damn, look. The past 2 games, he had 206 yards against Miami. He had 183 yards against Dallas. Well, I'm sorry. He had 80 yards against the Jets. Then he had that 183 yards against Dallas, and yeah, Miami had 206 yards. He got that high hand, man. Just feed him. Just let him run the ball. Just let Rico Dowdle get in there and had the most run rushing. Like, you got to give Rico Dowdle the goddamn ball, man. Shit, that's what I'm trying to say. Hell, but yeah, man, the Bills beat the sleeves off the Panthers, man. That's terrible. They still sitting second in the NFC South division. That division is terrible, and you should have a reason. You should realize why I'm saying that. But the Ravens get a win over the Bears, 30-16 with Snoop Huntley as they quarterback, 17 to 22, 186 yards. It wasn't really much in this game that I found amusing. Caleb Williams threw that pick behind who that was he threw it to. I know it was behind him, and yeah, he caught that pick on him. 25-38, 285 yards, but he's trying to play catch up, so that don't really mean much, man. That game isn't the Jets, man. The Jets come back, man, and beat the Cincinnati Bengals, man. They put up 23 points in the fourth quarter, dog. The Bengals have to go slap themselves in the face, dog, because that's terrible. Y'all didn't do good with Joe Burrow. Y'all doing worse with Joe Flacco. It don't even matter. Y'all did get that win over the Steelers, but okay. And y'all sitting 3-5 in the division. I mean, yeah. Y'all sitting 3-5 and on the year, second in the division behind Pittsburgh. But the Cincinnati Bengals defense is terrible, man. Justin Fields come in there and get his first win, man. 21-32, 1 touchdown, 244 yards. The Jets were 0-7 coming into this game. Why would you let them beat you? Why would y'all let them score 23 points in the fourth quarter? These boys ain't got nothing to lose, so of course they're going to go for 2. I would too. I don't have nothing to lose. We are 0-7. And the Cincinnati Bengals defense just sit there and let these boys march up the field. Not 1 time, not 2 times, but 3 times in the fourth quarter. Beginning of the fourth quarter, touchdown, Breece Hall, 5 yards. 8 minutes into the Breece Hall, 27 yards, touchdown. And again, with 2 minutes, Mason Taylor, that pass from Breece Hall, when he yanked that ball off his head. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, man. As a defense, man, the Bengals is sitting last in the NFL. Let me see. Let me pull it up. The Bengals are allowing 31.6 points. They're averaging 31.6 points on their defense. and 407.9 yards. That is terrible, bro. That is terrible. Over 250 yards passing, over 150 yards rushing. They cannot stop a nosebleed, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? Man, Jamar, and this is another thing. Joe Flacco need to stop targeting just Jamar Chase. Like you're not going to, bro. It's so easy to catch on. Oh, we know where Joe Flacco going with the ball. Jamar. T. Higgins had 2 pass attempts, one for a touchdown for 44 yards. But you got to get him involved, bro. He's supposed to be making $30 million a year too. You need to get him involved, bro. You just throwing the ball to Jamar, bro. Like, what he had, like 19 pass attempts? He had like over 40 pass attempts in the last 2 games. That's crazy, dog. You gotta move that ball around, bro. Man, oh man. I wish I had my paper bag. I forgot to go get it from the store. Because my New Orleans Saints, how do I say this? Are trash. Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the New Orleans Saints 23-3. Spencer Rattler isn't the answer. Tyler Shuck ain't the answer. Depending on what question you ask, but they are not the answer. Both of them threw a pick. Like, you get a pick, you get a pick. Spencer Rattler, 15-21, 136 yards and a pick. Tyler Shuck, 17-30, 128 yards and a pick. Both of them got sacked. Spencer Rattler had 3 sacks, loss of 19 yards. Tyler Shuck, 2 for 18 yards. Man, the Bucs was just running wild on us, bro. That's over 51 pass attempts, and neither one of y'all could throw the ball in his zone. Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck are not the answer. Then we can't run the ball, bro. Like, what are we doing, man? Alvin Kamara, 6 attempts for 21 yards. This team is terrible. And now they talking about trading Rashid Shaheed or Chris Olave. Now you're trying to get rid of our best 2. I only really hope. Defense can't stop shit. Damn, Baker Mayfield, 15-24, 152 yards. Ain't really had to do much. It was really the defense that won the damn game for them. Look at this. Interception. Oh, yeah, and that's what I wanted to talk about. Spencer Rattler. You know damn well you ain't getting that ball over that damn Anthony Nelson, bro. You know you not. You too short. He batted up and caught it. He walked in the end zone. Then he trucked their little ass. Man, this team pissing me off, bro. 1-7. Man, we haven't been to the playoffs since 2020 with Drew Brees. That's when we beat the Chicago Bears, I believe. Then we lost to Tampa Bay in the second round. That was the year, yeah. That's the year Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl. Come on, man. This is, oh my God. I think they won the Super Bowl. I don't know. I know they beat us. Hell. Yeah, man. Drew Brees is out the door, man. Goodness, man. Tampa gonna win this division by a landslide. 6-2 on top of the division, man. Oh. Damn, I can't stand the Saints, bro. Shit. Man, but that's NFL football for this week, man. We got, like I said, man, we got the game tonight. The Commanders and Kansas City. Who y'all got? Who y'all got tonight, man? Let me know. Drop it down below. Who y'all got? Kansas City or you got the Commanders? The Commanders are playing with some injuries, man. You know, they had all their wide receivers out. And then Jaden Daniels was out, JD5, man. But let me know who y'all got, man. Man, y'all seen that I know y'all done seen it, everybody. I know you done heard about it. If you're a sports fan, it's all over the place. But that gambling ring, dog, that shit's crazy, bro. Y'all really throwing bets away, bro. Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, man. Come on, bro. Terry Rozier was on a $27 million contract this year. And you telling me man, I don't know what they boy got going on. I don't know if they got threatened or what, but Couldn't be me. Come on, bro. 27 million, dog. After taxes, what that's like 13.5 million? Come on, bro. Y'all can't be serious. Then Chauncey Billups, shit, he was making what, 5 million? So what are y'all really doing? I don't understand it, dog. These dudes, I guess they forget where they come from or something, because ain't no way you just throwing your, and then you betting like 10,000 and get like 2,500. Bro, you're not winning no money off of these bets. You can, I think it was like 100,000 and won 2,500. Bro, you're not winning nothing. When it, like, yes, that's a lot of money to us regular folks, but for NBA play, bro, that's no money, dog. That's not even 2%. Like, man, I think they just forget where they come from or forget something. Like they just get lost in reality and forget that these dudes are millionaires, bro. You're making money, dog. $26 million contract and you throw it away for sports gambling? That gambling shit is crazy, dog. You'll get caught up quick. I don't do too much sports betting, man. I try here and there, but I don't ever win, so I don't play it. Ain't no choice in me just donating my money to them folks apps and stuff. Nah, I'm good on that. But yeah, that's all I got for today, man. I'm finally back, man. We finna get back into the grind. We about to start getting more consistent, man. Consistency is key, but I still got to keep the main thing at the end of the day. But with that being said, thank y'all for everything, man. Thank y'all for subscribing. And if you catch this video and you stay to the end, like it, comment that you stayed to the end. I appreciate it. With that being said, I'm JP. I'm out.